Welcome to Shovelware Diggers. Our dig team is currently excavating the Softkey Shareware 2000 Hit Games 2 CD collection. You can find a link in the video description containing the entire directory structure of this archive. It's week 58, and these are the digs our diggers have for us today. For more information on how to join the dig team, simply head on over to the Patreon page linked in the video description. Now without further ado, let's begin. First up, Seth Tierney dug up WINGAMES /comp/stereo. Kinda confused as to what kind of game this is gonna be, or if it even is a game. Stereo. Now you gotta read me. Hello, this small program generates a stereogram 3D... I shouldn't have guessed. Stereogram 3D image similar to the Magic Eye books. Image generated is a three-dimensional sphere that floats in the center of the box. The image is in black and white, and it usually takes about 30 seconds to load, depending on the speed of your computer. This is probably going to go a bit faster than that. Requires VB Run 200, good to know in case it decides not to run. This program is emailware. If you like it, email me. Well, if you guys like it, you could try that email address, but I got a funny feeling it's not going to work anymore. Anyways. Let's see what we got here. Nope, it still needs VB Run, so let me go find VB Run, put it in here, and we'll get started. Okay, that took a bit longer than I was hoping for, but got VB Run in here. Let's see what we got. So, Stereogram 1.1, it does not maximize, even though it says it does. I got a funny feeling this is going to be really short. So, what do? Double click? Actually, I just single clicked and that seemed to work. Really? Is that it? That's not even a sphere, it's a circle. Yeah, I'm actually looking at it right now. What the 3D image is in the middle here. It's not a sphere, it's a circle. You can tell because it has a flat, it looks like a flat. Yeah, it doesn't even look that good. Like, I mean, here's the thing, is that the dot pattern that's being used here has a whole bunch of missing lines that just have no definition to it, right? So when you try to do the magic eye trick with this, you end up seeing a whole lot of jagged edges around this circle because there's nothing there to define the shape. You can't really call it a failed dig because it does exactly what it said it would do. So, well, that was quick. Tell you what, Seth, I'll give you another dig next week. But I can't call it a failed dig, it works. Next up, Foon Turing dug up WinGames /arcade/shotgun 10? Okay, if I'm not firing guns with this particular one, I'm going to be very disappointed. Shotgun. We got a whole bunch of WAV files, and author.txt, order form, vendor. You got all these different text files and write files, and not a single one is actually a README. Okay. Author.txt. PCSTS. Copyright 93. Tip Software. Designed by Albert Ashton. Thank you for downloading new updated shotgun some kind of character for Windows. It's the latest updated version available today. Remember, the game is not free. So how much is he asking for it then? Registration fee of $5.77? That seems oddly specific. Okay, I think I got an idea what kind of game we're in for here. Whenever you see that wave sound effects thing and you got the little brackets on the side there, they're pretty much all the same game. But we'll see in a second. Yeah, I don't think we really need instructions for this if this is going to play how I think it's going to. That doesn't even sound like a shotgun. Greetings, Windows game user. Tron references, December 16th, 1993. And basically the same stuff. Okay. Wait, didn't we already play this? Okay, you can let me do stuff. You can stop making sounds and let me do stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty sure we haven't played this before, but at the same time, I think we've played a game that's pretty much the same thing. Because we got this sort of gun cursor going on here, and... No, we definitely have not played this before. The one we played was like that, It was a shooting gallery thing like this one, but it was just those sort of 5 guys in a row. This doesn't seem to have a lot of strategy to it. Because it's all the same guy. Like, I mean, typically when you play a shooting gallery game, you still have to worry about, like, innocence and such. Here it's just bad guys. You know, one thing I find funny about just Western games in general, or especially the older Western games, is that you typically see the bad guys wearing, like, these full suits and with these big hats and stuff, but didn't most people in the Wild West who were of any sort of wealth wear that kind of stuff? Why would the bad guys always wear that kind of stuff in the games? Like, it's just weird like that. Do I really have to play this for another minute? Okay, 5 seconds left. 2, 1, 0. And that's it. Doesn't even have a screen to... You can stop shooting now. Doesn't even have a screen to say that what your stats were. It just brings you to the thing here. So I had 183 hits. 50 of them got away, and my final score was 3,160. And apparently you can't change the speed in the Shareware version. So basically the reason for registering is that you can access game speeds settings. That's it. Oh, hello. Look at this here. We actually have a whole list of the different games that this guy did. Tank Tracker, UFO Tracker, Sub Tracker, Shotgun, Shooter. Shooter was the one we looked at, wasn't it? Yeah, the funny thing is, I think pretty much all of these are just click-on-thing games. So that's kind of ironic that they made this many of them. But at the same time, like, I mean, at least the game functions and you can actually play it. Like, we've played games here that are broken or barely function or aren't even fun. Like, this isn't fun either. It's really freaking basic, but at the same time, it works. So I guess we can just call it a slightly below average game. And to finish things off, Yarmo Rantas dug up WinGames /NEWWIN /robots. I'll be really disappointed if there are no robots in this, given the name of the program here. We got a help file. It's still only called robots. Is a solitaire game? Aren't we in the NEWWIN folder? Shouldn't the solitaire game go in the, like, cards folder? So, objective of robots is to stay alive as long as possible while killing as... Wait, didn't you just say this was a It says it's a solitaire game. But apparently it has to do with killing robots and being a happy face? Wait a minute. There's a little line here that says, finally you are armed with a sonic screwdriver. We're about to have the same game as WinDaleks, aren't we? Oh boy. Let's see what happens. Yeah, this looks like it's pretty much the same game. Now, some people had chimed in the comments when we took a look at WinDaleks that it was sort of based on a example program from... Oh geez, I can't remember exactly what it was from, but it was an example program from some sort of development kit or something, or programming language or such. So it kind of doesn't surprise me that we're seeing another game like this, and I got a funny feeling we probably haven't seen the last of this kind of game. But can we maximize it? We cannot. As I've said before, these kinds of things rarely maximize properly. So let's see here. Can we use the numeric keypad? Nope. So... Oh wait, we can't even use the arrow keys. You serious? We have to control this with the mouse. That is freaking annoying. At least I know about the teleport feature now, because before when I was trying to play this, I completely forgot about that. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh. If you teleport, you may actually teleport into a spot where the robots can hit you. That's good to know. So you don't necessarily want to use a teleporter every time. Having to click every single spot I want to move to is freaking annoying. One thing I will note is that you can at least wait in this one, because I think in the last one you weren't actually able to wait in a particular spot. Also the fact that they're not constantly saying exterminate every time you take a move, that's kind of nice too. Okay, so could I theoretically just wait here for a moment, use the sonic screwdriver? Oh! Good to know, it doesn't actually kill them in this game like it did. Or it doesn't stun them in this game like it did in the last one. What it does is it simply, well, causes them to, well, die completely. Yeah, that's kind of doesn't feel right that using the teleport can get you killed, because there's not really a way in this style of game to completely escape from the enemies that are attacking you. So, I don't know. It's a heck of a lot better than the WinDaleks one, just in terms of functionality, or, well, okay, I shouldn't say that because you have to control this one with the mouse, whereas WinDaleks you could use the keyboard, but then WinDaleks was buggy and had that annoying voice clip every single time you moved a space, whereas here, the game seems to work properly and doesn't have that annoyingness. Not to mention the enemies don't seem to spawn on top of each other, which is kind of an important thing too. So, I would say this one's better than WinDaleks, but they're still both kinda average. That seems to be the theme for the entire Shovelware Diggers video this week, is kinda average. I think I'll name the video that.